Hey everybody, so this is Dr. ABHA CHUGH. I used to write down like PSM ka formulas or any other biostatistic facts or all these things on papers. You can see behind me the board. So basically you put it down on a piece of paper so that you can revise it in a faster way. I also made the so-called 20th notebook that everybody keeps referring to. So I took a small notepad. I used to write down everything that is asked again and again, and I knew that I'm going to forget right before the exam because these things are volatile. There are some things that you have to cram. There is no other way to remember them. So I used to put it down on my 20th notebook. I would go on, keep putting down. I made this small notepad. And finally, right before my exam, one day before my exam, I revised that notepad and it really helped. Even before the last day, when you're doing your third revision, you can go through the whole notepad every morning, every day. You can keep some time apart for it, and it's going to be really, really helpful, guys. Trust me, because when you keep seeing these cramming things again and again, sort of तुम्हारे दिमाग में memory रह जाता है उसका, तो वो करना would be a really good thing. Other than this, so you shorten your notes, you shorten them as much as you can second revision mein, so the third revision is easy. Don't think you'll revise the whole book, the whole copy of notes, every subject ka in the last 10 days. That is humanly impossible. So you have to shorten them down. Another tool that really, really helped me with the whole process of this was the first aid book. There are a lot of positive and negative reviews about it, but that book was a lifesaver for me. I used it to narrow down, make tables, learn from concepts, and you all must know about Dr. Zena ma'am. She was a lifesaver too. I just watched a few of her NERs and MKTs, the ones that she had given a list of before, a month before. So I didn't know about her before that. I got to know about her in the last couple months before the exam. So I tried watching those videos because they were the similar thing only. I didn't watch them in the last month. I watched 1 month before. I tried to cover them, giving them 1 hour every day. NERs I used to watch, MKTs, that were only important topics. वो वाले topics जो मुझे समझ नहीं आते थे, not every single thing, क्योंकि 60-70 videos खत्म करना आखिरी 1 महीने में possible नहीं था. So I tried doing those videos. They helped me a ton because they were really, gist में बनाए गए थे, summarized थे, tables थे. So that helped a lot. I also tried watching BTS as much as I could towards the end. But I made sure that I didn't revise anything new in the last 1 month. I also attended the DVD online in the month of December, and that was a lifesaver too. I bought the DVD booklet, I filled it up, and I revised that DVD booklet in the last 10 days. So that was a lifesaver in the last 10 days because I didn't know how to revise the whole syllabus in the last 10 days. So what I did was, when I filled up that DVD, in my second and third revision, I tried adding stuff to that booklet so that, I would add up all the points that I needed as well into that booklet. And that was super helpful too. Towards the end, I didn't have to open all these other notebooks to revise. I could just take my DVD and revise it along with me. And that showed to 20th notebook. So last 10 days preparation, you have to keep aside something for you that you can revise. It could be your DVD booklet, your other coaching centers ka rapid revision notes, or anything that you think you can revise within 10 to 15 days, which you keep for your last revision. So you revise that small notebook, Choto 20 notebook, and that DVD or any BTRs or whatever you are studying from. It doesn't have to be this only. It's completely on you. You can make your own Choto DVD booklet if you don't want to follow that up. So you revise that in the last few days, and trust me, you're gonna have a peaceful exam. You're not gonna be worrying like crazy. Okay, that's during those days. I would just open my DVD booklet, just go through the pages, just look through them and know that okay, I know this, I know this, I know this. So this is what happens after you have done 3 revisions. If you haven't, you wouldn't feel the same way that okay, I know this. So that is very important. 3 revisions are very important. First revision you can give 6 to 7 months. Second revision you can do in like 2 months, 2.5 months, and the last revision you can give 1 month too. And the final revision is going to be your 10 to 15 day revision just before the exam, where you'll just remember or revise your high yield topics, your post-it notes, or your choto notebook, 20th notebook. So those are the things you have to do before the exam. And guys, trust me, 1 day before the exam, try studying the bare minimum. I'm someone who used to take the notes ka notebook to the exam, okay? So trust me when I say this, do not study on the last day of the exam. While I was going to my center, it wasn't in my hometown, it was in Chandigarh. I took a notebook with me, even on the way I was trying to study, but I was with my parents, and they always tell me not to open the book one night before. They're like, just rest, relax, and that is what I did. I closed the notebook down, I just put all my faith into myself, and I told myself, it's okay, it's gonna be fine. I have to believe myself, I have to believe in my prep, that I have been studying for this long, and it's gonna be okay. There is nothing that I will read right now, will definitely come exam mein. That's not something that's gonna happen. So just forget about it, calm down, and relax and spend some time with your parents. They're always positive forces of light. And basically that's my only message to you guys. Prepare अच्छे से, be disciplined, believe in your preparation. Do not keep second questioning yourself. I know this is gonna happen. Everyone is gonna question themselves, am I doing the right thing? Should I prepare like that? Should I prepare like this? Another message that I would like to give you, please do not get deviated when you see someone else preparing from something else. So we think, oh, we're preparing for something, we'll feel, oh, this person's preparing for XYZ thing, I should prepare from that, how am I missing out on that? So do not feel like that. Your resources are going to be enough, your resources are fine. It doesn't matter you prepare from this place, that place, the other place, it's going to be the same thing. The concepts are not going to change. Your brain has retained all the facts, so trust yourself. Do not try to go here, there, otherwhere. So basically, when you try reading from all these multiple sources, you're going to confuse your brain. Do not do that to yourself. Try preparing for one place, your main source. I only took help of Dr. Zainab ma'am's MERs and MKTs because they really sort of reinforced my concepts and helped me study those concepts that I couldn't get cleared about. जो concepts मेरे clear नहीं थे, मैंने सिर्फ उनका videos देखा था. I didn't watch all the things, everything. If you're someone who's preparing from them, from the day one, then that is something else. You can revise them only in the last few days. And even जो मैंने थोड़े से videos उनके देखे थे, मैंने सिर्फ वही last few days में revise भी किए थे. You can't just watch them एक बारी and go to the exam. You have to revise them at least 2-3 बारी. Your notes, the other notes that I prepared, 20th notebook and post-its and DVD. These were, so basically if I have to list down all the tools that I revised from in the last 10-20 days, it was the DVD booklet, which I had revised already twice. It was my post-it notes that I used to put on my window so that I could remember those facts. I read them before leaving for my exam, one day before. My 20th notebook that I had been preparing last 3 months से, and few MERs and MKTs के concepts, BTRs के, that I had pointed down कि मुझे ये भूलते हैं, वही revise किए थे. So ये 3-4 चीज़ें I had revised last 10 days में. Other than this, I had trust on myself, I had trust on my preparation. So I think that really helped during the exam. On the day of the exam, I just woke up on time, I listened to some songs that I really like. So I mostly listen to music while studying as well, and that music doesn't have a lot of lyrics. So it actually calms me down, it helps me a lot. So I listened to it while I was going to the institute. I meditated for 10-20 minutes on my way to the exam center, and I had a light breakfast. Do not skip on your breakfast ever. It's not a good idea. You're gonna feel very weak during the exam. You might faint and all. You have to eat before the exam. And during the exam, I was calm. Even though there was some issue with my signature, I told myself I cannot panic. That is not the way I want to give this exam. I still remember Zainab ma'am telling everyone one day before the exam that try to give the exam with a smile, and that's what I did, and I'm really proud of myself for that. So try to be calm in the exam. I think तुम्हारे exam में 40-50% रोल प्ले करता है कि तुम्हारा एटीट्यूड कैसा है टुवर्ड्स द एग्जाम. सो इफ़ यू गो टुवर्ड्स द एग्जाम काम होकर, इफ़ यू गिव द एग्जाम आराम से विद अ सेन माइंड, इट्स गोना बी गुड. यू गोना रिमेंबर ऑल द फैक्ट्स, यू गोना बी एबल टू रिकॉल ऑल द फैक्ट्स. इफ़ यू गिव इट पैनिक करके, इफ़ यू आर रियली कंफ्यूज और यू थिंकिंग ये हो गया वो गया, you're going to mess it up, you're going to mark the questions wrong that you know the answer to. So do not do that mistake. I've seen a lot of people make that mistake because they panic. You have to prepare for the day of exam. And how do you do that? You give a lot of GTs. You try to give them in the space like, you're giving the actual exam. I even gave a couple of CBTs conducted by DAMS. They conduct computer-based exams, which felt like the real exam. I went to the center, I gave the exam twice before the actual exam, and the rank that I got in there was almost accurate to the rank I got in my final exam. So try giving these tests that make you prepared for the final day. Try to stay calm, because that is definitely going to increase your score. I wasn't expecting this much score, but I'm really happy to get a score of 583. And this is something I've always wanted, and I'm really excited for the counseling as well. So yeah, I guess those are all the quick tips that I could give, and I wish you all the best. I wish you all the success in the world. Prepare well, do well, and just believe in yourself. That's all you can do. Believe in your prep, believe in yourself, and work hard, study hard consistently every single day. Thank you.